Hello guys, how are you? My name is Jasmine.
And I'm Manuel. Our new destination is going to be an Asian country. It's known for incredible culture, tradition, and gastronomy. I guarantee you will be surprised with this country. I'm going to give you three clues. It is in Asian continent between Bangladesh and Pakistan. Its society is divided into a caste system, and hospitality is very important within its culture.
Please write in the comments if you know which country we are referring to.
Exactly, you nailed it. Well, then let's start. Did you know that Hindu culture is a collection of many religions? The major Hindu religions are Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. It is a set of different philosophical, spiritual, ideological currents. It's important to always maintain a respectful stance in any house where a certain deity is honored.
Now that you mention it, I remember that a friend of mine told me that they consider the feet to be the dirtiest part of the body. Is that true?
Yeah, in fact, the soles of the feet should never point towards another person, a temple, or towards a deity. So consider to sit in a way you avoid this.
Wow, that's a very good advice because that way they will consider you even if you're foreign. They will consider you as an enlightened person. I'm going to write it down for when I go and visit my friend. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Hindu people also consider that the head is the most important part of the human body. Touching someone on the top of their head is considered rude and insensitive. This is especially the case of babies, children, elders, religious leaders, or statues of deities.
Amazing! I will have never thought about that, but I think that it makes sense. It will be like invading someone's personal space, don't you think?
You are right.
People will think they are very sensitive.
I don't think they are as sensitive as you think. They just see the life in a different way.
It's true. Wherever you go, do what you come from. Saying that, I remember that an old friend who is from India, she told me about some of the common ways to sit or act depending on the situation. For example, if you sit on a higher seat than an older person, this person can feel offended. Also, you know that objects are generally passed with the right hand or both hands? That's because the left hand is thought to be reserved for cleaning, just cleaning. That's weird, right?
Exactly. In this interesting country, it's really important when someone invites you for dinner. So please remember not decline the invitation. And if you don't really do it, you need to have a plausible reason as to not go.
And what happens if I don't arrive on time?
In India, it is acceptable to arrive up 30 minutes after the stipulated time.
And when I arrive at my host's house, do I have to do something special?
First of all, you must be thankful for the invitation and offer a small present for the kind gesture. Shoes are really worn inside and in the house. Always left at the entrance in a special place.
I will have never imagined that. What a shame it will be to arrive with dirty socks, don't you think? Ugh.
Also, you should be careful if your feet or shoes touch another person. If it happens, immediately you will need to apologize.
I heard that in India, personal gifts are not usually given unless in the first meeting. So, why is it not necessary?
Well, gifts are especially appreciated if they are from your own country and if the host have previously given a gift to their guest. It is also important never to open the present right there. In general, gifts are not opened in the company of the benefactor, and it is always important to receive it with both hands, never only with the left, otherwise, you will offend the person.
Wow, how complicated. I can give something, but it is not personal. But I must do it as long as they have offered me something. But if I don't do, it will be disrespectful. But if I do, it also will be disrespectful.
If you put it that way, you're right. But they are customs that one learns little by little. And please avoid of gifts made of leather or pigskin. It would be better if you buy something red, blue, or green for gift or wrappers.
Wow, how complicated. Speaking about behavior, my friend told me that we must treat the elderly with respect. If you talk to them and first and always consider their opinion and always sit lower than them, also by speaking directly or rudely. Elderly people are treated with high respect in India. But I think this is a rule that you can see in many countries. I think.
Uh, Considering you a bit of joker, avoid negative comments or criticism of a person's ability, appearance, or attributes. Such comments are often taken seriously and will give your counterpart the impression that you are insensitive or intentionally rude.
Oh, perfect. I'm understanding a little bit more about this culture. And hey, tell me, is there a dress code for meetings or is it okay to wear anything comfortable like this?
That is a good question. If your meeting is in a house, it is always recommended and very well seen to wear traditional form clothes. But if your invitation is for business, your dress should be formal. Dark suit for a man in a hotter regions can be acceptable to wear, while for women, conservative or business dress. They are essential in meeting, but a woman should always avoid showing too much of her legs if she wears skirts or dresses. Otherwise, it is considered disrespectful.
So, it is important to remember that for a first meeting it's not recommended to wear casual clothes, right? And for example, if I get invited to a dinner in a family home, will it be okay to wear a casual white dress?
Exactly. That will be perfect.
Well, you have really helped me by explaining it so clearly. With these tips, I'm more than ready to visit India and socialize with the people.
Now, I want to talk about the family. It is important to take into account with the Hindu culture. Women in this culture always have the role of to take care of the children.
What? I consider that sexist. What will they reduce the role of women to only take care of the family?
Seen from our Western culture, this may be true, but the patriarchal families are the norm.
Well, I have already heard that. In addition to the fact that women often receive little schooling, and in addition to practicing a patriarchal system where women often have no rights. Should I expect any different treatment for being a foreign woman?
What surprise you give me! You are informed of their society. Actually, no. If you show the respect from the ties we've spoken, you will be treated very properly.
Okay. I have no intentions to start any discussion about their traditions.
And you know what happens if the married want to separate?
Yes, they cannot because the laws of divorce and inheritance are controlled by men.
Wow, you really surprised me.
I think that most of the women we know are really lucky because they can enjoy their freedom and equal rights. Is there any other advice you can give me?
Always be aware of your body posture. Try not to have direct contact with the people. That is public demonstration of affection. Try to be prudent with the speaking and listen carefully to what others express.
Oh, I understand. No kisses or hugs in public. Noted. And what will happen if I do?
Nothing relative, but it will be annoying for many people.
Oh, okay. I don't want to be judged in public. Now, I feel really prepared for when I'll be invited into a Hindu family home.
Will you remember everything?
I will try. Didn't you notice? I'm writing down everything.
Well, people, that's the most important thing you should keep in mind if you want to travel to India or if you ever receive an invitation from a traditional Hindu family.
We hope you find this information very useful and that you put it into practice in case of one of your trips you visit the magical and incomparable India.
If you write another question, please write us in the comments. I'm Manuel.
I'm Jasmine, and do not stop subscribing and give us a like and do all the things you like in this world.
See you in another video. Goodbye!